Hey everyone, welcome back. Today's the 8th of September, and we are finally getting into our Genesis Beyblades with Royal Genesis starting off. Yeah, honestly, it's been a wait trying to get this Beyblade in, and I finally got it in. So, let's get to it. Our parts are the Genesis chip, the Royal Lair, and this is a new forge disc that's supposed to be the metal around ignition. So it is D7, D78, and then it's TH20. So together this makes the ignition driver. Pretty cool. I always liked it when they did this. I liked it when they did this with quad drive for shot. I thought that was really cool. And the first time we see this is with ignition. So very, very cool. Let's get into the parts. Hope you guys are ready for this weekend, and I hope you're having a good Friday. So, you know, get a break from school, get a break from work, and I feel like this is a good way to send off the weekend. All right, instructions, Beyblade. All right, guys. You know the drill. We get all the parts out, and then we go over each part. And the light launcher. All right, and we can just toss the instructions because we don't need the instructions. Who needs instructions? All right, we got our light launcher, our Genesis chip. So pretty cool. We'll do a side-by-side probably on a different video because I do have Genesis for TT. So we'll probably do a side-by-side and then a battle with Genesis without ignition on, with ignition on right spin, with ignition on left spin. So we'll do that, but that'll be its own video because it'll take some time to do that video. So yeah, Genesis chip, really cool. And here is the QR code. Then what's our Royal Lair? Let's bring out, so yeah, the slight differences between Prime and Royal. There you go. I'm more of a fan of the Prime Lair than I am the Royal Lair. I think Prime just works a lot better, but that's my own personal opinion. And then our new forge disc, SW. I think this is a pretty cool forge disc. I hope it does well. And yeah, we'll test it out on some combos here shortly. We got, ooh, look at that. We got a 4-star right out the bat. Nice. And then our ignition driver. Pretty cool. I like how they actually even put the indentation in there for the vent holes for the motor. That's actually pretty cool. Who knows, maybe it'll actually give the Beyblade a little bit better boosted performance. All right. So our first matchup is going to be, well, we got to do our test spin first. We'll do our test spin. Oh yeah, and it is a right spin. It's a right spin stamina. All right, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. You know, I'm kind of glad I didn't pick up Hypersphere when Hypersphere was a thing, because I think I have more appreciation for it now. Back then I really just thought it was an ugly system, and I had no appreciation for the parts or the discs or anything like that. It didn't appeal to me. And now that it's come and gone, I have more appreciation for it. All right. Well, our first matchup, Ace Dragon versus Prime Apocalypse. Pretty excited the fact that we got a 4-star. Okay, Dragon loses. Glyph Dragon. Glyph Dragon wins. Slash Dragon, or Sword Dragon, whatever you want to say. And Genesis gets a burst. Very nice. Our first burst of the video. It's always nice to see those bursts. Sorry, I got to make room for putting our point counters in. Next up, Judgment Dragon. Ooh, Judgment hits and stalls out Genesis. And Judgment with a win. Very nice. Myth Dragon. Myth Dragon takes a win. Ashindra. Got that defense. Zoom out a little more. Ooh, Ashindra with a burst. Red Ashindra. We're making our way through all the bays again. I don't think I'll do the fusion part for Astros and left spin Astros and right spin Artemis. And Ashindra with a survivor finish. Glyph Valtryek is our next opponent. And Glyph Valtryek with a burst. All right, guys. Command Valtryek. Ooh, very nice. Very nice counter attack. Command loses. Venom Devilos. Ooh, Genesis launches. Dang, I thought it was going to go to Genesis, but Genesis self-destruct and burst. All right. Next up is Erase Devilos. Our first left spin battle, you guys. Okay. Dang! Erase just throws Genesis out of the stadium. Very nicely done. All right, Master Devilos. And Master Devilos takes L. Eclipse Devilos. I gotta grab Genesis real quick. Guys. Ooh, Eclipse Devilos with a burst. Now we're moving into some more left spin bays. We have Wizard Fafnir now. Really, come on. All right. Dang. You know, Genesis is not doing too hot. Alright, Genesis got burst again by Fafnir. Alright. Genesis is taking a lot of losses here. Rage Lunar. I mean, not Rage Lunar. Zone Lunar. Get these bays set up. And Zone Lunar takes a burst finish. Wizard Lunar. We're doing pretty good, guys. We're almost through a second row. I think I've gotten pretty fast at getting these bays going. All right. Very nice. And Genesis with a burst finish. Dusk Belcash is our next opponent. Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? And it looks like it's Dusk Belcash. Not doing too hot. Not doing too hot at all. We are taking a lot of losses today. Very nice. Very nice. And that is a burst finish for Genesis. Next up is the other Belcash. I'll grab that forge disc here in just 1 minute. And it's a draw. Let's go again. Belcash is trying to throw Genesis out of the stadium, but is not working too well. And Belcash takes a survivor finish. All right, moving on. Moving back to our right spin bays. We have Union Achilles. We're doing power mode. I forgot to check to see if it was reset, and it wasn't. All right. And power mode takes a burst. Now we do speed mode. Speed mode. And speed mode gets a burst finish as well. You know, why wasn't it this OP in the anime? All right. Now the matchup everybody's waiting for. Prime Apocalypse versus Genesis. And Apocalypse loses. Cosmic Apocalypse. And Cosmic Apocalypse. Ragnarok. And right away, Genesis gets a burst finish. So very nice. And then, so yeah, we will move on to Inferno Salamander. All right, another left spin Beyblade, Inferno Salamander. And Inferno Salamander takes that win with a burst finish. Gotta get parts real quick. I gotta say, we are going pretty fast through this. We are already almost through the third row. Next up is Flare Cobra. Flare Cobra. Flare Cobra has a win. Next up is Gargoyle. Genesis just needs to evade. Make that 7 win. 8. 10 wins? I think that's 10 wins now. All right, another left spin. We have Tact Leviathan. Tact Leviathan making quick work of Genesis, claiming a burst finish. All right, back to a left spin Beyblade. We have Dusk Sprisen. Sprisen also making quick work of Genesis, and then self-destructing. Yeah, we're making pretty quick work here. We are just one bay away from being done with the third row. All right, Lord Sprisen. And starting out in left spin. You know, we've been getting quite a few bursts, but unfortunately it hasn't been for the bay we wanted. Sometimes that happens though. There we go. Okay, now we go on to second phase, which is right spin. Remember, if it's got 2 modes, we do both modes. I'm just glad they didn't give it dimension, because then we'd have to do a total of 6 modes. All right, 3, 2, 1. And Genesis with a win. Very nice. I honestly thought Genesis was going to lose. All right, Rudder. Rudder just chilling up at the top. Genesis will probably wind up claiming a win against Rudder. And Rudder loses. Now we are on to Galaxy Zootron. Galaxy Zootron loses, but I'm gonna do something fun real quick. So we got Revolve, Heavy, and then the pink and yellow Rocktavore lair. So we got a Roctivore combo right here. Heavy, Revolve, Roctivore. I think it's Crash Roctivore. All right, 3, 2, 1. Can Crash Roctivore take a win? Oh, Crash Roctivore gets a burst. Very nice. So this time around is different. We got a burst, but I just that's more fun than you know, actually win, like actually winning. So it's not gonna count. I just wanted to do that as like bonus content because I just realized, I was like, hey, we can actually make a real Roctivore combo there. And now we are going on to Cyclops. And ooh, a burst. Very nice. I almost thought Cyclops was gonna win there. All right, Poison Cyclops. Poison Cyclops taking a win by a burst finish. Now it's Monster Ogre. Okay. Let it rip. Very nice. Genesis just evading the whole entire time, coming back around for a hit. Who's it gonna be, you guys? I think it's gonna be Ogre. Yeah, Ogre with a yeah, Ogre. Monster Ogre with a win. All right, Air Knight. 3, 2, 1. Air Knight with a burst. Ow. That was crazy. Air Knight actually got a burst. Drasil. Very nice. Genesis with a burst against Drasil. I thought it was going to be a stamina finish with Drasil winning. It's kind of funny. You start seeing how these Beyblades actually react in the stadium, and then you're just like, oh yeah. And then sometimes you just get caught off guard. Now it's Orb Engard. 3, 2, 1. I think it's Engard. Yeah, Engard's taking home the victory. Yep. Engard with a survivor finish. Shield Kerbeus now. 3, 2, 1. Shield Kerbeus getting some air right off the bat. And then using the stadium to its full advantage. All right, Shield Kerbeus with a win. And then we're going to do Master Kerbeus, and then we'll switch up the stadium. All right. 3, 2, 1. Master Kerbeus with a burst. And then we will switch up the stadium now. And we won't be using the insert. We'll just be using it as it is. I know you guys are going to be like, but you're not using the stadium to its fullest. Well, it is what it is. All right, Solar Sphinx. Ooh, Solar Sphinx making Genesis overspin and throwing itself out. Very nice. That was a clean hit. Right Artemis? Yeah, right Artemis. Artemis trapping. So I'm gonna call that a burst finish, not a ring out. Only because Genesis did try and escape. It was right here and it tipped up like that, but Artemis was sitting right there, trapped it, pinched it, and it got stuck right there and burst. So good job, Artemis. All right, left Astros. Now we got another left battle on our hands. We got one more after this. We'll 2 more. We'll do the left and right. Yeah, we'll do left and right. We got time to. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. It's definitely going by a lot faster. Ooh, very nice. Another burst. And then we have Cosmic Kraken. All right. 3, 2, 1. Genesis just trying to work something in its favor. It knows it's losing. It has taken some losses. Genesis is slowing down. It's stuck up at the top, so it's definitely not going to be able to get the speed it needs to escape and get out. And our boy Cosmic Kraken with a victory. I know I said I wasn't going to use the insert, but we'll use the insert for the last little bit. Why not? All right, we have the insert in place. Cosmic Kraken was still spinning. Now it's Shield Kraken. Shield Kraken gets a phenomenal burst finish. Lord Hydrax. Okay, so our second to last left spin battle, Lord Hydrax. So we wound up using all the stadiums we have right now. Pretty nice. Till they're full too. Very nice. Lord Hydrax with a burst. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a stamina finish. Morigin. I don't remember how to say its name. It's such a weird name, but it's honestly one of my favorite turbo, slingshot Beyblades. Just one of my favorites. Probably one of my favorite defensive style Beyblades as well. Ooh, very nice. Another burst. All right. Next up is Fornius. And we got another burst finish, this time with Genesis. All right, you guys. We got Knockout Odax. Well, Myth Odax. And we're going to be using the Blade Launcher with Myth Odax. I feel like that's pretty fitting. All right, let it rip. Myth Odax with a phenomenal burst finish, but I don't even think they ever connected, which is crazy. I think what happened is that Genesis overspun and killed itself. Let it rip. And Odax with a survivor finish. We'll count that one. We got an actual battle in. And we used the Blade Launcher too. Alright, so now, you know what time it is, you guys. Left and right, Astros and Artemis. Boom. And boom. Hey, not too bad. We made it to left and right, Artemis and Astros before 30 minutes. Let's see if I can get them put together in the next couple seconds. Okay. We got our left and right spin Artemis, Astros. Then we have our left and right spin Artemis. Come on, where's the chip? There we go. All right, and now we get ready. So remember, we got burst finishes before with both the Artemises, Astros and Artemis. So now let's see if the combined versions can pull off what their predecessors did. Well, that gives me hope for this battle if I hold on to the launcher. I didn't have the launcher held on all the way, so, you know, it just went flying. All right, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right, left takes another burst finish. And getting ready to do that last right spin battle. And then I'll do, for all you who made it this far, I'll do kind of a bonus content. I said I was going to do a separate video for it, but I changed my mind. Got to relaunch that because I launched the wrong bay first. We got it. All right, so that one takes a loss. All right, well, I'm gonna let this bad boy spin, and while I do that, all right, I said I wasn't gonna do it yet, but I changed my mind. And only because we got 30 minutes on this video, and yeah, we're gonna do Genesis versus Genesis. Takara Tomy Genesis with the actual ignition driver and the infinite burst lock system with right spin, left spin, and off. We'll start off versus its Hasbro counterpart. And we're gonna use the DB launcher for this one, just because sometimes the Takara Tomy Beyblades don't like going on the Hasbro launchers. So, 3, 2, 1. Right off the bat, you guys could have probably guessed that. Now, we will take the plate off. So, plate 1 goes to the TT combo. Well, the TT version. Now we put ignition driver and turn it on, and it is on left. So now we put our other Genesis back together, and 3, 2, 1. Wow, that did not work out at all. That's so cool. Let's appreciate this real quick and just watch this Beyblade do work in the stadium. That is super cool, you guys. I hope you guys are appreciating this as much as I am right now. All right. We'll end that right there. Turn off ignition, conserve them batteries. And now we will switch it from left. Oh, it was in right, you guys, my bad. So now we switch it to left. It was in right. So now we do left in our vertical drop stadium. I feel like we are using this video to its fullest. Turn the Beyblade, turn ignition on and not throw it. Oh, so so sad. Alright, so we'll do one last thing. I just want to watch this Beyblade. I just want to watch it spin in the stadium. We need... Huh. Let's turn it off. That's weird. There we go. Okay. We have it turned off. Now we'll turn it back on. I just want to see ignition climb the wall. There we go. I don't think it's gonna happen with left. So what we'll do is put it in right and okay, we'll turn it off real quick. Turn it back on. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. All right. And on that note, we did the TT Hasbro battle. We went through all the hyperspheric battles. We did a combo and then the Artemis and Astros fusions. I feel like this video was a successful video and we did it all in under 40 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We got to tally up some wins real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 16 wins because remember, the right version did lose. So 16 wins. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 losses. Woo! Yikes. Yeah, that's it definitely didn't do too hot this video. But hey, it's still a pretty cool looking Bay. I dig it. And, you know, it's definitely a good piece for the collection because it's part of the collection. And, you know, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. And with that being said, I thank you for the likes, comments, and subscribes. We just hit 811 subscribers. So thank you guys very much. And as always, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Have a great day.